Can Himawari break free from omnipotence? It's kind of weird that she is affected by it, considering the idea that Ada cannot be. Her omnipotence doesn't work on her brother, so I thought the idea would be that even if Boruto were affected, maybe Himawari wouldn't be affected either because, well, she loves Boruto and they're siblings and they're kind of like, there's a brother and sister kind of love there. So it's kind of weird that only Sarada and Sumire know because of their supposed romantic relationship with affection for Boruto. So what can Himawari break free of this? Is she going to be the one to kind of break free of it? And I want to say yes, but the reality is probably not. I think because of her reasoning is so completely different from everybody else's. I think most of the reason why she got affected by it is because she's so young. It's probably easy to maybe manipulate a kid a lot more than, I guess, I mean, they were kids too. I don't know. I guess the romantic aspect of it is a lot more powerful, maybe. I don't know. It's pretty weird. But is there a possibility she can break free from it? Absolutely. I think, but what would that even look like? How would her memories just flood back of what she originally knows? And what about everything that's happened up until now? I guess everything else would just start to piece back together. So the point being is that, like, the reason she's under omnipotence now was because of Kawaki's wish. And she might have been affected by it because she has great love and care for Kawaki, like almost like another brother. I don't know how, compared to like 10 or 9 years with Boruto, as opposed to maybe like, they don't give specifics how long Kawaki shows up for, but you know what I mean? Like a week, 2 weeks, a month, maybe, right? Like she already has that bond with him, so it's kind of difficult to pinpoint exactly if that's probably a reason why she was affected by omnipotence. So anyways, can she break free of it? I think she'll need some help. Obviously, she'll need some help, but I genuinely think that, well, whether or not she breaks free from it, there doesn't make a difference. She cares about Boruto. She likes Boruto, meaning she likes Kawaki. She cares about Kawaki because she knows he's a kind-hearted person. He's somebody who sacrificed himself for her, for Naruto, for basically the village. He's a nice guy, you know what I'm saying? He has a little bit of a soft spot in there, especially for Himawari. He cares about Himawari as well. So in this whole totality of omnipotence, I would think she has the greatest chance of breaking free from it. But at the same time, I do feel, or maybe kind of understand that, like, even if she doesn't break free from it, or nobody breaks free from it, Boruto and Himawari's relationship is always going to be solid. It's always going to be really kind and beautiful. And who knows, maybe Boruto will tell her all kinds of stories that he remembers about her, Maybe those little bits and pieces will help her remember or help her figure some stuff out. It would also be kind of cool to see like a scene where Himawari and Boruto talk, and Boruto kind of tells her stuff from their childhood, right? And then she goes up to Kawaki and she's kind of like, do you remember this, this, and this, and this, and this? And he says like, yes, but she was actually lying or like misleading him just to see if like he knew what she was talking about, but she wasn't really talking about anything that happened. Does that make sense? So that's kind of my idea. That's what I'm thinking. But anyways, I kind of like that. I do enjoy the idea that Himawari is sort of this soft spot for Boruto. Is kind of like this. She reminds him of when time was a lot kinder, a lot simpler. And I'm sure that she thinks of Kawaki, or like Boruto, as like, man, you know, things used to be so much better when Boruto was around, when Boruto was a part of the village, when dad and mom and everything was okay in the world. And now that it's just Kawaki, it feels kind of lonely. It feels kind of hollow. It feels like there's something missing. And she also believes that Naruto and Hinata are alive. So, and she's right. She's right. When the girl's right, she's right. So, shout out to you, Himawari. And I'm excited to see what you do in the future. All right. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah.